System of survival.
Are we on?
We're on.
Okay, I just have one statement to make about what Louie was talking about. I think it's very poignant, it's very potent. The nuclear issue is the biggest health issue for us, our planet, our children, our future. I don't think that trivial debates about health care, education, tax breaks, all of these issues that are confined within the fact that we have to be healthy to even have these choices. And if we ignore huge catastrophes that are at our back door, none of these choices are going to matter one iota. It doesn't matter if you have a healthcare system that serves every person, if the water's poisoned, the planet's dying, and we have no knowledge about how to clean it up, how to stop it. We really have to look at this issue seriously. Like, we cannot carry on with such a risky venture for really a wasteful lifestyle choice that we are all participating in by using money, exchanging materials back and forth. Do we really need all these conveniences? Do we really need them? And for these conveniences, what are the expense to our survival? You know, like I think we do need to start looking at new systems for community, or maybe old systems. You know, getting back what did stand the test of time that we've lain by the wayside. You know, like, what happened? Are we really better off with all of this noise and distraction and technology and high-speed movement and interchange of ideas when the planet's seriously under threat? I have children myself, and what I'm seeing on the news right now is very scary to me. I don't.
How about your own personal situation, Mr. and Mrs. Lasowski?
I think it enters into that realm of you know, kind of trivial.
Your own personal situation?
My own personal situation, even though it's
I think it's a sign of not wanting to just go with the flow of the society. That's the way it's happening now. We don't want to buy high end. We don't see a future in real estate that way. We don't want to pay a huge amount of rent and spend all our time working for it.
Well, I don't know how the banks own everything when they didn't pound a single nail. I don't know how governments can rule people when they didn't get our vote. They're ruling on a small percentage of people who do actually support them. And here they are voted out on non-confidence. I think that says it all. I think that the Canadian public in general has no confidence in our political system, in our political parties, in this structure.
Should they? No, it's the same system. It's the same system no matter who's in charge.
You can get away with anything under this form of democracy. I don't know where the democracy is in it, but
double and triple dipping.
We call it that, you know. But myself, I'm a naturalist, and to me, nature is the one true voice in all of this. And I think that, you know, the blooming of jellyfish in the ocean is if that's a huge canary. You know, the nuclear fallout happening halfway across the world from something that, I mean, what was that reactor used for? How valuable was that energy to the world as a whole? You know, did we really need that, and do we really need all these new ones that they're going to be expanding? And you know, it's I don't think there's any question. We need to shut them all down.
What do you think? Should Canada be having in mind what we can do for the Japanese at this point in history?
I think we need to find a way to help shut down what's there, and we Canada, and I think that we should find expertise within our community that know how to put filter plants in place that can start cleaning up some of the damage that is already done. Maybe some people know something about things that grow in the ocean that help to clean up radioactive material. You know, and absolutely, if they need to be running pumps to keep them, you know, in check until we can come up with a real solution, then by all means we should get behind their efforts. It's a very scary situation that they're in, and I don't want to, you know, downplay that it is very difficult to make wise choices when you're under such a traumatic stress. You know, so we should give them all the help that they
I
can
really
get,
seriously would love to see you run for Parliament in a serious way, that you could be there.
But why would I want to participate in a system, really,
Well, the
that
very
the people
fact
have
that you're
no
even
confidence
sitting
in?
in this room.
The fact that I'm sitting in this room and talking to this camera right now is because I am a part of the change, as is everybody here if they want to be. But we can no longer be spectators. I mean, that is the one thing I would have to say to anybody. I don't know what you can do, but please don't spectate any longer.